Hi, everyone. Welcome to the last Alternative Healing Thursday of the year. Next week, I'm going to be doing a energy clearing and rejuvenation and pendulum and tarot night all in one on my business page. I'm probably going to do that from here on out for 2019. So I'm very excited about that. So only, again, once a month, I'm going to be having the energy clearing and the tarot and pendulum night because those are really fun. But I want to do more with the group. So today we're going to be talking about how to protect your energy. Okay, and if you guys have followed along up until now, we know that sometimes we invite negative energy cords into our lives. We invite negative relationships, not because we're bad people, but because we're here to learn something from these people. And yes, it is extremely hard for us to be like, how is my mother-in-law making me a better person? Why is she here for me to grow? Or why is, my sibling, I don't know, I don't have any siblings. So whatever they do, why are they annoying me or picking on me or always being so harsh, on me? And it might be because you need to learn self-worth. It might be because you are secretly beating yourself up in your subconscious, and that's something that you need to work on. So they're only reflecting that to you. But also, sometimes we don't need protection. We just need a mindset shift. I would like to in the future teach what I'm learning from A Course in Miracles, and I do know a lot of this stuff from my shadow work that I do as part of my business. But it's really, like if we say like we need to protect ourselves from these people, not only are we making ourselves almost like a victim, right? These people are hurting us. These people are affecting my energy. I need protection all the time. If you keep affirming that you need protection, that's exactly what you are going to need, because you're going to attract all these people that are very overbearing and sucking the energy out of you. It also affirms that we're separate from each other, right? When we need protection from someone, or we need to shield ourselves from someone's energy, it's affirming that we are separate. We're not all God's children. We're not all, we're not all equal, right? This person's bad, I am good. And it really can diminish a wall because, right, we're kind of promoting that we need to put up a wall between us and another. So before you go and actually state that you do need to protect yourself and that you need to do something about it, I'd really like you to take a look at if that's true or not, right? If you can really feel, I think you can tell when you need protection. And a lot of the times I feel I need protection when I feel like my safety is at risk. If my safety is at risk, if someone else is at risk. And you can also use these techniques on someone else. They don't even have to know about it. If you have a small child and you're around someone negative, or your significant other needs protection while you're out and you can tell that they're open, you can use these methods on them as well. But you just want to make sure, again, that you're feeling your energy being drained. You feel afraid. You feel like, something is happening and it's not your energy, right? And we've all been in those situations where like someone might be acting very aggressively, and you might automatically do this too, but it's very good to have the intention that you're surrounding yourself and you're protecting yourself. But it's like your alert system goes off, right? And you almost want to, it's like the flight or flight, right? The fight or flight system. So I don't want to encourage, cowering, and I don't want to encourage fighting. I want to encourage protection and happiness, right? No one's got time for people that are filled with drama or bullshit, but the thing is, they also are just crying out for love. right? So if you honestly feel like you are being, like I said, you're at risk for something happening, absolutely protect yourself. But if it's just a cry out for love, you know, start practicing seeing from their perspective as well, which is extremely hard. It's not an easy thing to do. We're only human. So some good situations to protect yourself. If you're walking anywhere at night, or somewhere you just don't feel safe and it's very dark and it's kind of like a sketchy area, yes, protect yourself. When someone is very overbearing and you feel, or very aggressive and you feel like your energy is being drained, or you can physically feel it being attacked sometimes, yes, please protect yourself. When you feel vulnerable, depleted, tired, and you know you're going to be visiting or seeing someone who tends to diminish or affect your energy, yes, protect yourself. But always ask, is it for my highest good? Because sometimes you might be like, that person is someone who I don't like, and I want to protect myself from them because I just don't even want to hear from them, and I want to put up a wall up in between us so that I don't have to talk to them at this party or whatever, or family party, the holidays are coming up. Is that for your highest good? Or, is there something that you might need to analyze about yourself? And it's very funny, all of this spiritual work, because it comes back to your thoughts, your beliefs, some things that you deny about yourself, some things you haven't faced. So it is really a very self-centered thing to be spiritual, because at least at the beginning, because yes, you need to work on yourself so much before you reach the level that you probably want to reach, and then attain the life that you actually want to get, right? There's a lot that we need to work through. But anyways, so is it for your highest good? Okay. And then before you actually go into putting up a shield or the techniques that we're going to be talking about, you should tune into your body, right? Find a place of peace. Like I said, your shield might automatically go up especially after you learn these techniques. It might automatically go up in high, high risk, high anxiety, high emotion type of situations. It might automatically go up. But if like I said, you're going to see a certain person, or if you are in a certain conversation or scenario and you know that your energy needs to be protected, go and distance yourself, go to the bathroom, excuse yourself, separate yourself, so that you can find the space, because you need to be in a good mindset in order to properly protect yourself. Because if you're just reacting and you're feeding into the drama, it's only going to make you more susceptible and them more susceptible, and you're both going to be firing out probably negative energy and emotions and psychic attacks at each other, right? Or you can just separate yourself, again, see their perspective, right? Try and see where they're coming from. Are they crying out for love? Like, what? You can always, if you take the time to see the meaning behind people's emotions, they probably need help, or they don't feel appreciated, or they're not getting what they want, and that's why they're acting. And I don't mean want like some shiny object they want, and they're stomping around like a toddler you said no to in a store. I mean, like, they're not getting genuine love that they are craving, and that's something that they're going through, and that is something that their spirit needs to grow and develop within themselves, their self-worth. But anyways, so try and think about those things to calm yourself down while you excuse yourself, and just tune into your body, and then just make sure everything is okay. Send love to any areas that might feel affected by what just happened. Or if you're doing this preemptively, then still do the same thing. Just tune in, center, shift your mind to something very happy, right? So you want to be in a very happy, peaceful place. And then you can absolutely use these techniques. So let's talk about them. I'm sure you guys have heard about some of them. So the first one is white light. And it's basically just imagining yourself being surrounded in like a sphere, like egg, like white light, little egg, right? There's like a protection, and any negative energy or negative vibes or anything that you just don't want to take on will just be bounced directly off the white light, because white light, it just totally reflects everything. So that's what they say, is if you know you're also going to be around someone that we consider an energy vampire or we need to protect ourselves from, try and wear light colors, especially white. Because if you wear darker colors or black, it ends up absorbing energy, but white will reflect. Too much white, like if you have all white walls, will cause a lot of actually anxiety, because there's so much energy bouncing. That's why we tend to have a lot of anxiety in doctors' offices or in hospitals, because the walls are all white. And of course, there is a lot of sickness and sadness and anxiety in those type of places. So white light, surround yourself by white light. Know you are protected, and anything will be deflected off. And it's not like it's going to deflect off onto the person and like ruin their energy. It's just going to be transmuted back into love. Talismans are fabulous because you can just wear these all of the time. We see these as crystals: black tourmaline, black obsidian, onyx, smoky quartz, jet, bloodstone, and amber. You can wear these as jewelry. Religious figures, if you have Jesus or any type of the Hindu gods or goddesses or archangels, you can wear bracelets with them on it. You can make a medicine bag, and that's what the Native Americans would at least do, and you carry it either in your jacket pocket or perhaps in your purse, or you can even stick some stuff in your bra if you are a female. Again, any type of angels. Archangel Michael is a protector. You can call upon him if you need to, or just wear something. My friend Seville, who is actually in this group, gave me a Turkish eye, and it's got like a little pin on it, so I pin it to my bra whenever I'm going somewhere I know I need protection, and I believe and I affirm that it protects me, and I feel like it does protect me. There's also herbs that are very protective, and you can carry salt on you as well. Another method, and this is the one that I like to use the most, is a shield. So you would imagine a medieval type shield. So it's like a big ass shield. And I just imagine it between me and the person, and it moves. So like if the person was behind me, the shield would be behind me. And if they started moving, it would just basically put a barrier between me and the person. And I use this one all the time, and I find it works very well. You can also anoint yourself with essential oils to affirm protection. And again, you can say prayers with all of these to your ancestors, your guides, the angels, any type of religious figures. You can pray to all of them. If you want to anoint yourself, basil, chamomile, cedarwood, cypress, clove, juniper, myrrh, patchouli, peppermint, rosemary, and sage are all very good for this. Another thing that you can do, and this is the final thing that we're going to talk about, is get the earth on your side. The earth is very grounding and very stable and very sturdy. So you can go, and if you have any type of plants in your house, or if you can go outside. Here in New England, it is very cold, so I don't suggest going outside, especially not barefoot. And you can touch your plant or go outside if you're not in New England, and just ask for Mother Earth to send her grounding, protective very mighty positive energy around you to protect you and create a barrier around you. So these are methods. If you guys have heard of any more, please put them in the comments. And I will see you guys next week for the end of month ceremony, but also the pendulum and tarot night. I'll send out a reminder for that. And then next year, I am planning a lot of new and fun stuff. So I am very excited, and thank you so much for being in the group. And I hope that this has helped all of you out. Have a good night. Bye. Oh, and a happy Merry Christmas for those of you that do celebrate Christmas, and Happy New Year if I don't see you. Bye.